It looks like the New York Knicks have found their next head coach. They're expected to hire Mike Brown, who is a two-time NBA Coach of the Year. He's also a four-time champion as an assistant head coach for the Golden State Warriors and also for the San Antonio Spurs. And as a head coach, most recently he coached the Sacramento Kings. He coached the Lakers for a season. He also coached LeBron James when he was on the Cavs. So he definitely has a resume. And if you've been watching basketball, you know who Mike Brown is. When he got fired by the Kings, a lot of NBA coaches were shocked and they came out in support of him because he turned that franchise around. He had them playing some good basketball. Obviously, they didn't go to the level they were hoping, but the blame is usually placed on the coach. So I'd say he's a pretty good coach. He does have his flaws just like most coaches. But the Knicks, they're hoping, hey, maybe he can get us to that next level. They made some pickups this offseason in free agency so far. Something light, nothing too crazy. But Knicks fans, get in the comment section. Are you excited that it's Mike Brown, or were you hoping for somebody else? There's been rumors flying. They tried to interview a lot of other head coaches. The teams denied. They said, no, we're not even going to let you interview them. No, so they had to go to whoever was available. And out of all of those coaches, Mike Brown is the favorite. Free agency is still underway. Yesterday, we had a couple more moves. Duncan Robinson from the Miami Heat, he's leaving to go to the Pistons, a 3-year deal, $48 million. That's a pretty decent number for a contract, nothing too crazy. And for the Heat, it's been an up and down road with Robinson because they used to use him, then they stopped using him, then they were bringing him off the bench, then every once in a while they let him start. But he's a dangerous shooter. He does a good job passing it when they're trying to trap him for threes. He's even improved his slashing, so sometimes he can make layups now. It's a good pickup for the Pistons. You saw how they made that turnaround last season. They need more dedicated shooting. Looks like a good deal for them. And speaking of the Pistons, they lost Dennis Schroeder. He goes to the Sacramento Kings. His deal is worth $45 million. And then Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to the Denver Nuggets. That was an interesting pickup. It looks like their strategy, the Nuggets, they just want the best three-point shooters they can get. They just want to give it to Jokic, and they need knockdown shooters. They even have Bruce Brown. They got him back. Remember, they lost him. They won the championship, didn't sign him. Now they got him back on the team, so they add some more defense on the perimeter. You know what he can do offensively. So it's an interesting fit. We'll see what the Nuggets are up to, if they're actually going to be better next season. Give that guy a map. Merch is now available at chrissmooth.com, shipping worldwide. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. But look what I'm gonna do to that. I'm gonna block that dunk. Get that cheese out of here. When I did that, I said, all right, Cat might be the character for me. What rhymes with cash? I just put Doctor Strange to the floor.